Hello. Can everybody hear me? Hi, Jeremy. Thanks for coming in. My OBS has been fighting me so badly this whole freaking week. My microphone wasn't working, and then my headphones stopped working, so I had to... But I figured out my headphones. This little plug that I use for my sound mixer, it broke. So I thought my headphones broke. And my OBS is like using up a huge chunk of my PC now. I don't know what's going on. It never used to. I couldn't get it to start streaming earlier. It gave me this error that I had to go research to fix. I don't know what's going on. I had to fix all of my Mix It Up stuff too. It was all broken. Hi Gokai, welcome. So I was just considering like, am I just not gonna stream anymore? Should I just stop? Is this worth it anymore? Ugh. So many things were broken. I think everything's working now, I'm not sure. My Mix-Up redemptions might not be working, so I'm sorry if you use them and they're broken. Wait, let me test it out. I don't know. That's not working. You know, I just need to like disable all of my redemptions, I think. Pizza made you sick. Oh no. You heard the bonk? Yeah, but the gift didn't show up again. So, I don't know what's happening. There was supposed to be a gift that plays, but I might have to go recreate all of that again. I don't know. It's messy. This update destroyed me, y'all. It broke everything that I have. But I wanted to try. It's been like a while since I've streamed, so and I missed you guys. But things aren't working. It's annoying. Let me do this. I'm gonna disable all of my point redemptions for now because they're not working, so let me do that real quick. Oh. Wait, hang on. It's not letting me log in now. Come on, Twitch. Okay, let's see. Thank you all for being patient, by the way. I hate to disable them all, but well, maybe these will still work. Okay. There. Hoping the ones that are left will still work. Okay, well, how is everyone doing tonight? How are you all doing? Let's stop talking about me. How's everybody doing? Besides Tadpole, who got sick from Pizza Hut. I'm sorry about that, Tadpole. Pizza Hut does that to me too sometimes. I don't know if it was something bad that you ate or if it was just too much grease, but for me it's usually too much grease and too much cheese. It sucks. Let's talk about Travis. No, I don't want to talk about myself. Not right now. I have nothing happy to share. I did have a good work day today, but exhausted. It was so tiring. And I don't know what I'm gonna eat for dinner. My husband finally went to sleep. He's been up since yesterday at like 6 p.m. So he's been up for like 24 hours. He finally went to bed. I'm hoping he can sleep through the night and maybe wake up in the morning like a normal person. We'll see. Oh, but I needed an escape, so I'm here. Took a nap when I got home because I couldn't stay awake. That was me today too. I had to take a little nap after work. I was so tired. My coworker is on vacation again, so I'm like doing all the work of hers plus like my own, so it's been a little busy. I had to do a presentation this morning. And I don't know what's going on. My OBS, before I updated, my OBS was only using maybe like 9% of my PC at the most, maybe 10. Now it's up at like 50% almost. And I'm just like, what is happening here? I don't know what's going on. My stream might crash when I open my game. We'll see. I don't know, whatever they updated broke everything. Yeah, it's been a really mostly down week for me the past week or so, so I don't have much things to share besides just being like completely in my head for a long time and tired and exhausted. Nothing fun really to report. Okay, let's see if this is gonna work. Hey Chicky, welcome in. I'm surprised you're not streaming tonight. I'm just talking about how everything is broken on my stream and I'm just like over it. Ugh. Someone say bestie. Hi Drew. Welcome into my broken ass stream today. Just so you all know, I disabled pretty much all of my point reductions for today because Mix It Up is screwed up after the OBS update, so yeah, and I don't know how to fix it. Did someone say ass? Ass is what you're gonna get today on stream, and not the good kind, unfortunately. Ugh. I'm just so annoyed that everything is broken. It's bothering me, but we will soldier through, I guess. I'm hoping my OBS doesn't crash when I open my game. What exactly is happening to your PC? I don't know, Chicky. After I did the latest OBS update and Mix It Up update, all of my things broke. My redemptions all broke. They're not working now, so I have to figure that out. My audio was all broken. I don't know how it's working now. Like, I couldn't even hear anything before. And now my PC is using up OBS is using up a huge chunk of my PC's resources than it used to. I don't know why. I'm not running anything different, but I know OBS is just more demanding now on the PC, or at least my PC. Because my PC usage used to only be like 10% when running OBS, but now it's like at 50%, and that's the only thing I have open, besides Mix It Up. So I don't know what's happening. I didn't change anything. OBS changed everything. And my sound mixer broke. I think I dropped it on the ground and the plug broke, so I can't stream console games at the moment. I almost just was like, no, I'm not gonna stream tonight. It's not worth it. But you guys have made it worth it just by being here, so we will do it. Play some more Final Fantasy IV. I'll slowly fix these things. The OBS update didn't change the amount of CPU usage. I was thinking that, but for some reason it's heavy on my usage now. So I don't know what's going on there. Hey Kieran, welcome in. You're not late. I haven't done anything yet. I'm just grumbling about how annoying my being a PBH? What's a PBH? Chicky, your guess is as good as mine. A punk bitch hoe. It is. My whole computer is. I don't know what's going on. I thought it was peanut butter something. I'm trying to think if I have anything good to talk about today. I don't really. I've just been like stressed out and depressed and frustrated with things lately. Oh, I guess I beat Final Fantasy XIV, so that's something. That's a positive. That's about it. I do want to do something good. I want to do some. Thanks, Drew. Oh, that's working. Okay, that's applause. That was not working yesterday, but now it's working. I don't know what's going on, but yay! Thank you, Drew. I hope you guys could hear that. I could hear it. I don't even know what I did to fix that though, so I have no idea. I didn't do anything. It's common. Oh look, my raid things aren't working either. Hi Common, welcome in. Mr. C, I know I don't think my shoutouts are gonna work either, so my apologies everyone. Well, welcome in Common. We all need a bit of Drew's magic touch. I agree. Oh no, there it is. It's just really late. Welcome in, everyone. Let me try my shout out. We'll see if it works.
Hey, listen!
It's working.
So there's 1, 2, 3,
This was broken yesterday too.
7 ghosts. And this looks like start of a porno. Rule 34.
Is your stuff breaking too? Comment. I was just telling everyone how everything is broken in my stream. It's so frustrating. All of my so what's wrong with yours, Common? My point redemptions for Mix It Up are all broken. I'm have to fix those. My audio was all not working until today, apparently. I don't even know what I did. And my OBS is using up a huge chunk of my PC resources, which it never used to do, so I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Update broke the links to Mix It Up, my mic, and my stream deck. I might have to chat with you, Common, because I have no idea how I'm gonna fix my Mix It Up stuff. Like, I don't know what to do to that. Do I have to just recreate everything? I don't know. And yeah, my mic broke too. I had to fix that. I don't know what I did to fix it, but it's working now at least. Everything was broken yesterday, literally. So that's why I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to even bother because I didn't want to try to fix so many things. But welcome in, Raiders. We just literally got started a little while ago. I have not played my game yet because I'm just talking about how annoyed I am with OBS. It's a pain. And I don't really want to go and fix everything right now, so I disabled all of my Mix It Up commands because they're not working. So just a really low-key stream today, I guess. We can fix everything together. I'll have to figure it out because it's just, and I noticed too that there's a huge lag now with that. Like the raid thing worked. That wasn't working yesterday, but the raid message was really, oh no, but that's through Stream Elements. I've got lots of things going on. So my Stream Elements alerts are also delayed now. So I don't know what's going on. Loki stream. I really like Loki. I want to watch it again. Oh. Yeah, I've been having a couple of weeks. That's all I've got to say. I almost was like not gonna stream today because everything was upsetting me again, but I'm glad I'm here. Glad you're all here. Have any of you seen She-Hulk yet? My husband and I are purposely waiting for them all to release so we can watch like a marathon. Because what we don't like is watching something and then having to wait like a week between each episode. So I have not, but I'm sure others may have started. But I think we did the same thing when, I don't know if Loki was this. No, Loki we actually watched every week because we were so interested in it. And WandaVision. It's very good, no spoilers, but I laughed so hard this morning that I actually cried. I don't think I've laughed that hard in a while, but that's awesome. And my stomach is upset too, which is not helping. I have like indigestion. Ugh. You know, my stomach never used to be this way. I don't know. Now it just gets mad at everything. It's annoying. I can feel like heartburn starting. It's like starting to creep up over here. So I should probably go take some Pepto or something before it actually starts burning. I'm having so much fun. Life is good. I love my life. I just realized you guys probably can't see it, but there's supposed to be a button there for the power. It fell out. Now I can't push the button through my case. I didn't even notice that happened. My heartburn stopped when I stopped drinking alcohol. That sounds like what happened with Zach too. Zacharoni. My heartburn is from everything. Like, I get heartburn from stuff that's too greasy, for sure. If I eat anything really greasy, my heartburn is just really bad. If I eat stuff that's too acidic, I'll get heartburn too. Like tomatoes, tomato sauce. I cannot eat like too many oranges or citrus because it just comes back up and it's not fun. A lot of things give me heartburn. Sometimes just randomly unexpected things give me heartburn. Thank you, Common. Thank you for the sub. It worked that time. I don't drink and I still get heartburn. Yeah, I barely drink now too, so. I drink water and tea, that's it. So I don't think it's my drinking habits that give me heartburn, it's my diet. But I don't feel like I eat that badly, you know, it's just... What did I eat today? I can't even remember what I ate. I had peanut butter toast for breakfast, which is like nothing. And then for lunch I had... Oh, my husband went to the grocery store and got us a steak plate. That might be what's giving me heartburn, but usually it doesn't give me heartburn. One of the grocery stores here makes a really good steak plate. They actually grill the steak outside. And they cut it really thin, so... Hey Daniel, thank you for the 5 months. Thank you for the sub. Thank you folks for the sub, it really helps. It really helps me out, so thank you. How are you doing today? But steak usually doesn't give me heartburn, and it's really thin cut, and it's only seasoned with like salt and pepper, so... Oh, you know what I ate? I ate some of our pickled garlic. That could be what it is. That'll definitely give me heartburn. But I only had like 3 pieces. That's probably what it is. But yeah. What was I talking about before? Okay. So, Final Fantasy XIV. I'm just going to briefly touch on it. No spoilers because I know lots of people haven't gotten through it yet, but... I was so touched by the story of the game. Like, I wasn't expecting it. I was thinking, okay, MMO, it's not going to have a good storyline. I thought it was just going to be one of those, like World of Warcraft, you know, not really that much of a story. But heck, I think 14 has probably landed in my top 5, like, of Final Fantasy games. I can very confidently say that. It's been a while. It has been a while, Daniel. I haven't streamed for a while. My computer's fighting with me anyway, so. But yeah, it's up there. So if anything I can say, if you like a good Final Fantasy story with good characters, very well written villains. Drew, thank you. Thank you for the hype train. Thank you. Thank you for the 10 months, sweetie. Appreciate that. Thank you everyone. Hype train, yes, thank you. Thank you for the level 1. Yeah, I to be honest, I don't think I've cried so much playing a game in years, and it's a good thing. Like, it's sad crying, happy crying, constantly, especially the last expansion where it's... So if you want a good story, play it. Absolutely recommend it. Hi Earl, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. I love you. Yeah, play it. The story is just so good. I cannot convey properly how... Thank you for the biddies, Chicky. Oh my gosh. And Common, thank you. You guys are too sweet. Thank you very much. Thank you. Earl, thank you for the gift sub. You didn't need to do that. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it all. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, at least my alerts are working. That makes me happy. If my alerts were broken, I would feel bad because I want to recognize you guys for doing stuff. So, thank you. Appreciate that. Getting derailed, but in a good way. So yeah, I would highly recommend it. I think I'm going to do a YouTube video, a short one, and talk about Final Fantasy XIV, just how it's affected me over the past 4 months, and the things I've kind of experienced playing through the game. So, hi Kaibar. Welcome in. I'm a top. I'm not. Getting derailed by the hype train, that's fine. Did somebody say railed? So yeah, I want to do a YouTube video that talks about the game. It's obviously going to be laden with spoilers, so if you have not finished the main scenario yet, don't watch my video, because I'm going to get into some plot points that I really want to talk about with people, but it's very spoiler heavy, so for sure avoid spoilers for this, because the way that the writing is done, you keep getting surprised as you go, and the writing is so good. And this story, and I'm not saying this lightly because I've gamed for years, I think has some of the best written villains in like any story I've read, and that's saying a lot because I've seen lots of villains that I really love, but this one is just, all of them are, well, most of them. There are some flops, but most of them are very, like, you look at what they're doing and you think, wow, I probably would have done the same thing in their shoes, right? And I like those kinds of villains because you kind of relate to them and you even feel sorry for them sometimes, because it's like, I might have done the same thing if I were in that place. So yeah, well, I keep looking at I have a wallpaper up that you get when you finish Endwalker, and it has the whole cast, and I'm just looking at some of these people as I talk. So yeah, it's so good. Like, if you can get past the MMO stuff, if you're not a huge MMO person, at least push through the story and watch the story, and it'll take you to places really high. Like, it's a lot about camaraderie and friendship and people uniting for a cause, and it also gets into some really dark themes too, like that you can probably relate to if you've been in those places, like despair and hopelessness, and it does a really good job of it. So that's all I'll say. I won't spoil anything specific, obviously, but the writing is so good. I'm just so impressed, and it's nice to see this because, from what I've heard, and I haven't experienced it firsthand, but when the game first launched, it was terrible, right? So to see that it's come this far and produced such a grand storyline, with very memorable characters, that I will remember this game forever, I think. But yeah, it's just, I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. So, but yeah, that's one good thing I can talk about at least that I've done for the past couple of weeks is I finished all the way through the end of Endwalker, and I'm just floored by how good it is. Like, just the story is so good. And the nice thing is too, being a Final Fantasy game, as you go through different places and meet different characters and villains, you're going to be like, hey, that's a callback to Final Fantasy 4 or Final Fantasy 6 or Final Fantasy 10. You know, it's really cool to see all those like aha moments, you know, where it's like, hey, I know where this character is from originally. So that's really cool too. But okay, we are going to play a game tonight. I'm going to play Final Fantasy 4. We're probably not going to get through too much of it, and hopefully my computer doesn't crash when I turn it on. We'll see. But yeah, let's start the game up, and hopefully and thank you all for all the bits and the subs, and thank you so much. Thank you for the hype train, level 2 hype train. I need like a few months off work to play all the games I want to and need to play. I know. Oh, I've collected all the level 1 emotes apparently. Yay. It took me 4 months to get through it all, which I guess is not long considering how long it took for A Realm Reborn to expand all the way to Endwalker. It's like, what, years, right? So it's a shame people have to slog through the beginning of A Realm Reborn. Yeah, that's really... So I guess for me, because I was brand new, like, it didn't feel that bad to go through A Realm Reborn, but then as I hit Heavensward and Stormblood and Shadowbringers, it's like it got better and better and better, you know. It was just kept getting better. So I think that's, for me, that's why it was okay. Like, I enjoyed A Realm Reborn. It was very MMO-y in the beginning, you know. But I think it's important because it builds the foundation of the story. At the very beginning, you don't really know what's going on, but you kind of get hints about things, and it sets the foundation for what's going to happen later. It's actually very important. But yeah, I think for me, because I've never played this before, like, going through that wasn't rough. It's just clearly as the expansions progressed, though, it just got better and better. The writing got better. The voice acting improved seriously after the first expansion too, so that was nice. But yeah, it was just, I thought it was fine, you know. I didn't think it was great, but it was fine. But yeah, I cried so much playing this game, so much. And I think every expansion that I played, I cried more because the writing just got better and more impactful, and the stories got more like, just, yeah, impactful. So, but glad to hear you enjoyed it and finished it. I know it. I can't believe I finished it though. 4 months to get through. I basically went through an expansion a month. So, but it was good. It feels so good finishing games. I know. I felt so good finishing Endwalker. I was like, yes. A part of me was happy because I can just kind of let it go now. Because every time I stopped playing, I wanted to play some more, like to see more of the story. So there was almost this like, oh god, I gotta play some more, I gotta play some more, I gotta play some more. But now that I've seen the whole story unfold, and it actually, it wraps up really well. Like, that's another thing that I appreciated about it. It closes off everything. Like, it leaves nothing unresolved at the end, which is so good. Like, it's perfect. So I finished Spider-Man last night. It made me cry. Aw, I love it when games make me cry. It's nice. AR had to be big, long, and cumbersome. Was the only part of the game released when the game was released. Yeah, the expansions were definitely better, but they were just that add-ons. SC has made improvements to streamline. Yeah, so AR, no, it wasn't bad. Like, it was very, like you guys said, it was big, and there was a lot to do, but okay, I have to say that kind of slow setup, it pays off, because, like I said again, I've never seen, well, I guess because it's multiple expansions, but it's been a long time since I've seen a game so thoroughly wrap up its storyline in a way that makes sense. Like, it takes everything that was established from the first part and all the things that you see through it, and then wraps it up all nicely with a bow, and it's like, that's it. and it doesn't leave you with any questions. It's like, okay, everything, we got answers to everything, we know everything now about everything, and it just wraps it up really nicely. So I really appreciated that. Yeah, I recommend you all to. It's a huge time sink. I'm not gonna, make any bones about that one. It was a huge time sink to get through all of the expansions. It was basically the only game I was playing in my free time, because yeah, it takes a lot of time to get through the expansions, and then the expansion like content that happens after each one. So there's a lot you have to get through, and there is some filler stuff. I'm not gonna lie about that. There's some quests that are not as impactful in between, but for the most part, it has good momentum all the way through. So, and you just keep. I feel like every time I learned something new, I was pleasantly surprised, and like in a good way. It's good. I love all these characters now. They're always going to be like my favorites, one of my favorites in the Final Fantasy world. So, and again, yeah, definitely lands in my top 5 Final Fantasy games. It pushed out quite a few others because it's just so good. It's just so good. It's Final Fantasy storytelling at its best. So, okay, I have nothing. That's what it is for me. So, and that's why I played the game, for a good story. And I got what I asked for, and then some. But okay, we're supposed to be playing Final Fantasy 4, but I just had to like talk about 14 because I love it so much. I might get back into it when I get time and beat it as well. Yeah, it's so good. The writing is so good. The writing is just phenomenal. I would imagine it's hard to do writing for a game like this, where it's separated into quests and different chunks, as you go through. But it's really well done. So I have very little complaints about the story itself. It's so good. Yeah, I could gush about it forever, but like I said, when I do want to do a YouTube video. I don't know when I'm going to have time to do it, but when I do the video, I'm going to talk about specific characters and storylines and themes that really struck me, I think. But obviously that one will be very spoiler heavy, so I'll make sure to warn you all about that. If you have not beaten all the way through Endwalker, don't watch the video, because honestly, if you get spoiled for the storyline, it's going to lose a lot of its impact. So try not to look at anything if you want to experience the story. Yeah, because I feel like spoilers would really, really take away from this one if you see some. So, okay. Alright, let's play some Final Fantasy IV. We can keep talking, obviously, but we're here to play games. I haven't played a game besides Final Fantasy XIV in a while, so it'll be nice to play something different instead. So let's switch over to Final Fantasy IV. I hope this works. I hope my things are working. We'll see. Well, what have oh, I missed your comment, Cupper. The events that transitioned to Heaven's Ward had me stressed. I was so worried about my friends. Yeah, I got... Oh crap, what was I doing? I got so attached to the characters. I was always so worried when something was going on. I'm like, oh my god. So, what the heck was I doing? I'm gonna have to look at... I think we just finished this dungeon. I think that's what happened. I think. Did you beat Metal Cave? Yes, I think I did. I should have went to watch my video before that. Where can I see that? I have an Earth Crystal. Does that mean I beat it? I can't remember. I should have watched my video first. I did? Okay. Good. It's been a while. It's been a while. Is that Jabo? Okay. Shit. Hi Jabo, thank you for shouting me out. It's my own channel. You beat it, it's time to go back to Troya. Okay. No. I'm guessing this is where I'm supposed to go? I forget. Ow. Oh, my armor. That's right. I didn't change my armor back. There's so much to F14 and I'm curious as to where it goes in the future. Yeah. There's some lore that is only told in Shadowbringers if you got 4 types of classes. I did not do that, so... I didn't do a lot of the side stuff. Oh no, I think I'm good. I guess I re-equipped everything. I don't remember doing that. Okay, this is Troya. Do I have to go talk to these people? The Earth Crystal, yes, we got it, apparently. I don't remember doing that. Uh-oh. Kane, board my ship and bring the crystal with you. I will take you to Rosa. Kane. Where is he? Is he outside? How are you doing, Jabo? Oh. Oh, was he upstairs? He's not outside. Are you up here? Oh no, there's no ladder or anything here. Oh, the airship can change the story? Okay. Oh, Mary, thank you for the bits. How's it going, Mary? How are you doing tonight? Daddy Mary. The best daddy. Oh. Okay. In Chicago for my last night and I'm pooped. Oh. How was Chicago? Wait, Tower of Zot? Okay, I won't say anything, but that just clicked with something in my mind. What's your favorite mage class? Like in Final Fantasy? Master Golbez. Ugh. My BFF got married on Sunday, so it's been a whirlwind. Oh, nice. A little COVID exposure, so I've been isolated. Aw. Well, I'm glad you're good to go. In the whole FF series? Oh, that's a hard question. I mean, I'm somewhat partial to summoners now. Because I played that in Final Fantasy XIV, but... I don't know. I'm thinking of all the classes from Tactics. Like the Time Mage and the... Blue Mage, Red Mage... Rosa stands beside me at the top of this tower. Bring the crystal hero and make the trade. I don't trust you. She had better be safe. We wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen to her. Tower of Zot. It's hard to see that little map. Is that a chest up there? Arithmetician. In Tactics, or you know what they were called, the calculator in the original translation, they were so, like, good. Oh. Fire, okay. Summon was fantastic in 11, but was not great for raiding events because people were afraid. You got to summon the Espers and use them in battle and all the time, especially once you had enough MP. Oh. It was such a good wedding, I was scared I was going to be cranky and tired since we started 8 AM. 8 AM is so early. But it was a blast, old friends, new friends. That sounds so nice, Mary. Really nice. This music is so familiar. I'm sure I heard this music actually recently as well. I always find weddings are difficult to be grumpy at. Usually there's so much love that it slices. Yeah, weddings are nice. I haven't been to one in a long time. Your pets would run off and aggro things if you weren't careful. Ah, I see. This is a chest? What is? A flame mail? Ooh. Is that the only chest here? Can't really tell. I guess it is. Oh, they're vulnerable to fire too. Oh, crap. Bedtime calls. Okay, Daniel, thanks for... Oh god, thanks for being here. Have a good night. Everyone say goodnight to Daniel. Crap, I missed what the scan said. Can we osmos them? Ah, damn it. Hey, Marbrosa, welcome in. Happy Friday Eve to you too. Oh, I have Fire Claws too. Ugh. Back to work. Thank you for the lurk, Kybar. Charter's are weak to ice. Okay. The regular battles in this game are really rough. Let's see. Chess. There's one. Oh, nice. No weaknesses. Oh, let's just try something. Alright, I'll take that. Oh, they don't have that much health. Monsters? Oh my god. Ooh, a fiery hound. Nice. I didn't know you had a YouTube. I do. It's just a stream archive though. That's all it is. But thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. How are you doing today, Marbrosif? Okay, that wasn't too bad. A flame sword. It's nice to see you, by the way. It's nice to see everyone, because it's been so long since I've streamed, so... There are times when I'm down to watch a past stream if it's a game I really want to watch. Well, if there's anything there that strikes your fancy, please go ahead. Thank you, though. Thank you for checking it out. Nice. Can I osmose these guys? Oh, that doesn't work. I'm doing well playing some Xenoblade Chronicles, doing all the side quests. Well, thank you for being here, I appreciate that. I hope you're enjoying Xenoblade. Ugh, can't do much against these dudes. I missed your face. I gave up loading to YouTube, didn't seem worth it. I mean, pretty much nobody watches my stuff either, but I kind of just want to keep it somewhere, just to have it, you know? That's the reason I upload it. Because Twitch doesn't save it, right, so... I'm just in the weeds making all the gems because I have all these crystals sitting around. I have never played that, so I have no idea what you're talking about, but I hope you're enjoying yourself doing it. hope there's like a save point somewhere because I could really use one. It's hard to tell on the map what I'm looking at here. Well, I tried downloading it. Each episode was 3 GB. Oh yeah, my streams are really big too, so I have to download them, convert them, and basically get rid of them quickly because, well, I have a big hard drive, so. It's like loot from enemies that you can craft into buff items. Ah. But I'm a completionist fool who has way too much junk. That's how I play games too, so. I keep everything. Did all your stuff disappear? It all broke, Jabo. All of my mix-it-up stuff broke, so I had to disable it all. I didn't want you guys using points on stuff that wasn't working. I was telling everybody when we first started that the OBS and Mix-It-Up updates recently just literally broke everything in my stream, so I was not wanting to stream for a while because it was just very disheartening that everything was broken, but some of it is working again, but the Mix-It-Up stuff is not, so oh shit, I just attacked myself. I have to figure it out. I don't know. It's very frustrating. They're having to build up their stuff from the beginning. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that too, which is kind of annoying. And I don't really have the headspace for that right now. Like, I just don't want to have to recreate everything that I worked really hard to build. So, kind of over it. Yeah, the sound commands were working, but they weren't working yesterday. So I was kind of just like, ugh, God. My microphone wasn't working, my headphones weren't working, nothing was working. My redemptions weren't working, my stream elements connections weren't working, so it's just kind of like, you know what? I give up for now, because... Wait, is this... What is this? Is that healing me? No. What is that doing? Oh, am I teleporting? Oh, impromptu test stream. Welcome to the Tower of Zod. Charmed, I'm sure. Oh, that was a save point? Well, I'm screwed. Oh, the Maga sisters. Mindy, Sandy, and Cindy. There was no indication to me that that was a save point. Well, if this is anything like the other games, Cindy should go down first. Oh, she has reflect, shit. My only 3 brain cells. Oh wait, he's reflected. Shit. Well, doesn't matter. Thank you, Gokai. I hope I do because I did not save before this, so... Oh, damn it. Seriously? Oh, shit. Ugh. This makes me really want to play FF5 again. That's another one I haven't finished. I only played a very small bit of 5. Hey, one down. Oh. Okay, now the reflects are actually helping me. That 27 though, it's gonna make the difference. Bitch. Yay. Oh my god. This can't be. Our Delta attack. That Delta attack was... It's much cooler in future games. I was worried it was going to wipe me out. Okay, let's go back to the save point now. Now that I know this is a save point. Phew, I'm glad I didn't lose because that would have sucked. Thank you all for your support. I guess I have to remember that if I see something shiny like that, it's a save point. I see chests all over the place. Wait. Should I get those chests? How do I even get those? Oh god, what is this? What the hell are these things? They're terrifying. Oh shit, why did I keep doing that? Let's try Fyra?
That was too close. You were almost a jibble sandwich.
Thanks,
You're
Jiggle.
right.
Oh, he just summons more puppets. Makes sense. Okay, cool. Let's save real quick. There must be a way to get those chests back there. I want them. Shit. Soldieress. Ow. I don't even know why I bother attacking with him. I guess these... maybe these paths? Ah, yes. A Hell Claw. Ooh. Ugh, these things are creepy looking. Ooh. That's a nice difference. This game has been pretty fun so far. It's just, I feel like constantly terrified for my life though. I'm sure that'll change later, but... Okay. I want to make sure I get all these treasures. Because I don't want to come back here. This is a one-stop dungeon? Oh, okay, even more so. Seems fairly balanced. You hit hard, dudes hit hard. I mean, I guess that's true. Ooh, is that a better hammer for him finally? Yes, thank you. I guess I'm not used to being hit so hard. I mean, to be fair, my first Final Fantasy game was FF6, and in FF6 your party is pretty overpowered, so... I'm used to that. Hit me, baby, one more time. Try that hammer as an item. I will. Cast Quake when used in battle. Is it gonna hurt me though? You're OP a lot in 6. Yeah, 6. I mean, you have people like Sabine and Edgar who can just dish out tons of damage for free, so it's like... It doesn't hurt me? Okay, good. I'm used to Quake hurting me, so I'm like, Let's try it. Ooh, it looks cool. Hey, that's not bad. Cast Float first, then Quake? Yeah, that's what I would have thought. Because I know in FF6, if you cast Quake, you hurt yourself, so... Unless you're floating. Sage's Surplus? What is that? Is that a thing? Oh, it's a coach. Okay. Okay, I think that's everything. Some good stuff. Let's body slam a train. I know, that's a really cool scene. Is the hammer much better? I hope it is. Oh yes, much better. Yes. Nice. Okay, now I feel good about this. I can take these enemies out in a hit. That's where I want to be at. I'm really glad I'm streaming this game. I eventually want to stream every Final Fantasy. Well, not every Final Fantasy. I'm not going to stream 14. I do want to eventually stream 7 and 9. Possibly 10? I'm not sure. Sorceress. I've already streamed 6 and 8, so those are done. 6 I've streamed twice, in fact. Okay. Welcome. Golbez. Where's Rosa? First the crystal. She'd better be alright. Hand over the crystal now or she dies. Fine. Now, where's Rosa? Rosa? Whomever are you talking about? You double-cross... I mean, you guys should have known. Come on now. Return her this minute. Ignorant dotard. Have you no idea who you're dealing with? How could I forget the monster who killed my daughter? 7 or 9 next? That's a good question. I don't know. I really want to stream 7. Honestly, I just played 9 pretty recently, that's why. Wait, am I fighting him alone? That's not a good... Oh, I'm not doing anything. Okay, Oh, those are pretty good hits. Oh, well, he's making fun of me for it, so... So I mean, it's fun, just break the game. Well, I know I can do that, but even for 8 though, I didn't break the game when I played. I played legitimately. Materia makes things fun. It does. You can do some fun stuff with Materia. Are you gonna cast Meteor in this room? Impossible. Oh, okay. Hey, that's the way bosses die in FF6. How could he know Meteor? F that guy, I know. It matters not, the crystal is mine, Cain. So Meteor broke my spell. Oh, he was under a spell. Aha. Mark my words, Cecil, someday I will destroy you. Impudent fool. Whoa, Emperor Lightning. Why don't you finish me? Huh? What's happening? He just had a little freak out. Meteor must have weakened him. Something, something, something dark side, yes. Something, something, something dark side. I failed. I lost myself in my own hatred. Avenge my daughter for me. I beg of you. Oh, is he going too? Damn. Get up, you old geezer. I bet your daughter's mighty proud of you. You did good, old man. Oh, that's right. He did say that the meteor would have, like, took it all out of him. Damn. That's like 3 party members now that are gone? There's lots of, death in this game. Are you okay, dude? So sorry, what have I done? Don't blame yourself, you had no control over your actions. But a part of me was still awake, and yet I just stood by and watched as Rosa... Where is she? Beyond the doors, we must hurry. Whoa. That looked like it actually hit her. But we won't say anything about that. Free haircut, yeah. Is that Cain? He's back. He's not under a spell anymore. I was not completely under Golbez's control. I tried my best to keep you close at all costs. Dot dot dot. Gamer Wolf Dad, welcome in. Hello, how are you doing? You love this game? This is my first time playing this, so it's been good. How are you tonight? You know, I've been so bad, I haven't been shouting out anybody. Hang on. We'll do shoutouts in a little bit. I'm really glad I'm playing this because so many people have told me you've got to play 4, you've got to play 4. And, you know, 6 was my first, so I've never played 4. But this has been good so far. It's much more difficult than, like, 6 and above, but it's good. Oh, is Kane gonna join us? We're gonna get a Dragoon? Yay. Oh, and Rosa too. Wait, are they like level 1? I hope. Oh no. Oh no, they're not. Fantastic. Okay. I'm guessing Kane should be in the front. Yeah. Like that? Nice. Just let me know. Yeah, we can do shoutouts now. Why not? Who didn't we get? Can you shout out Gamer Wolf Dad and everybody else, I guess. Mr. and Mr. we didn't shout out. We can shout out Gokai and Chiki. And give her a bow and arrow. Okay.
Hey, listen!
Dry Boner is pumped up and raring to go.
Dry boner. Oh my god. I love that. Dry boner. Morbrosef, do you stream? I can't remember if you stream or not.
Hey, listen!
That's what my community named my Charmeleon. That's awesome.
Did you show them the... Oh, fuck. Swear to God. Did you show them...
I don't, but I've been thinking about it for a while. If you ever start, you've got a bunch of friends now that can support you, so let us know. We will do all the shoutouts for you.
Let's get Nick, then kill Dracula.
Oh my god, this is an old clip. You can shout out Drake. You can shout out Drew as well, even though we like seeing Drew's one clip. So I love getting to be a part of these communities. Oh, speaking of communities, my good friend Phil reminded me that I should really talk about my things that I have. So Brad gets a name. So if you folks want to, I hope these commands work. Check me out on Twitter or my Discord. I have those, so I'm very active in both spaces. So if any of you are not part of those yet, go ahead and join those or follow.
Wasn't that great?
Hey, Link's Avenger, I didn't see you come in. Welcome in. Hi, David. Brad gets a name. I think we talked about this, Drew, but you have to put that like on a shirt and on a mug, you know. It has to be like... Although I think my shout-out's gonna cut you off.
Because
Sorry.
you didn't give your wife a name.
I need to get back to the city. Brad.
Oh yeah. It cut off Brad gets a name. Sorry. You snuck in, yes. You're good at sneaking in. But yes, go follow me on Twitter or Discord. I also have a YouTube, but someone mentioned it earlier, but yeah. I also have that. But it's just a place for my stream archives. I put them all there when I remember to upload them. It takes me a little while sometimes. Sometimes like over a month, so my apologies, but they eventually all get there. So go check me out, please. Thank you. So I can hang out with you more. Follow all the things, yes. Did we catch everybody? I don't know if we start. I think that's most of them. If I missed anyone, please let me know. Oh. It seems Master Gomez has underestimated you. The Lord of Win. Barbaricia? That's a cool name. You disappoint me, Kane, falling back in with such weaklings despite your powers. Look for your favorite tank top. I've simply come to my senses. I've grown sick of siding with animals like you. You snotty little wretch, I'll enjoy killing every one of you. With the old man and his meteor gone, you stand no chance. Oh. It's a good thing well, I didn't really... Oh, she's cool looking. Is this Garuda? I can jump.
Gets faster.
Listen.
Oh, that hurt.
I'm just gonna stick with Phil. I feel like Phil.
Oh, thank you. Yes, check out Phil. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I have white. Violet winds inhibit regular attacks. Oh, okay. Only jump attacks will work. Cool, well. There we go. What spells do you have? You have a lot of good magic. Let's not let Kane die. I'm guessing now I can attack, huh? She looks a lot. Well, I know 14 is way down the road, but she reminds me of Garuda from 14. Oh, okay. Gradual petrification. Oh. Ow, that tornado is like... I guess it chops off most of your life. That's scary. Ew? What ew? Does she have a weakness? Like an elemental weakness? That tornado is janky. It is. I don't like it. Oh, good timing. What's Wind's weakness? I don't know. Is the color wheel in this? Oh, I better kill Kane. Shit. Quaker Bolt. Oh, Jomi raid. Hi, Jomi. Welcome in.
Honestly, I feel like with these games, if you just don't pay attention, nope, you gotta pay attention.
Hi, Jomi. Thank you for the raid. It's Barbaricia. Yeah, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but that's what I'm assuming. Kuraka? Wind was weak to ice in 11? Oh. Go heavy Italian accent on it? Okay. Barbaricia.
Listen.
I'm so sorry, Carl.
Oh, is there Zach in here too? Hi, Zach.
Come on, bro. Get more energy in your body, bro. That's
Come on, Kane. Well, welcome in, everyone. I will give you a proper greeting after this. Damn it. Hey Orso, welcome in. Hi everybody, welcome in everyone. What I'm discovering is that Barbaricha has always served. I don't even know this character. She reminds me of like Garuda, but I know that's not her. There we go. Sadly, she's not even the hard-on Jeremy. I've heard really great things about 4. It's been fun. It's kind of scary. It's been kind of difficult, but eventually beat 10. 10 is, I like 10. 10 is good. I only have 2 Aeons. You have a while to go or so. It's okay, Jeremy. I knew what you meant. I just had to call it out. It's not over. The last elemental lord still remains. You'll never leave here alive. You said hard on. I know. I had to call it out. Sorry. That cur. Oh, the tower's collapsing. Okay, good thing I went to get all the treasures then. Thank you for letting me know, Jeremy. It's so funny, I feel like sometimes I'm the only one who hasn't played 4. Because so many of you like 4 so much. It's your room in Baron. Oh. Now that we've taken care of the fake king, there's nothing to worry about. There's something I must tell you. What? It's about the crystals. We've lost Troya's Earth Crystal to Golbez, which means he now holds all the crystals. Not quite, he only has 4. You mean there are more? I've heard the legends, but they can't be true. You can't mean the dark crystals. Oh, after all, our world has the light crystals, so where are these dark crystals? Shadowbringers? 3 and 4 are solid. I heard 3 is difficult though. Isn't 3 like very different? I only played the remake. I only played the DS remakes. I wanted to cry the entire time. Oh. In some other world, perhaps? Golbez only has half of the crystals. Now we know they exist, but how do we go about finding them? There's no time to lose. Where are they? The remakes for 3 and 4 are pretty cruel. Oh boy. They lie under the surface of the earth in the underworld. That cannot be. 3 on DS is incredibly hard. Sounds like they did some rebalancing in their Pixel remasters. That's good. That's what I overheard Golbez say. He also said that when all the crystals of light and darkness are gathered, a path to the moon will open. Why am I sensing lots of similar themes here? A path to the moon? I'm not sure exactly what it is, but this key will help us get out of here. Get there. You take it. Magma rock. This is a key? If we use it somewhere, it should open a path to the underworld. But where? The Pixel Remaster is much more acceptable. Okay. I saw a stream where someone fought all of the optional bosses of the 3DS remake with a party of only Geomancers. 4 on DS is quite good, but with the 3D visuals and voice-acted cutscenes, it is too quite difficult. Yeah, these older games are harder, for sure. We'll just fly around the world on Enterprise till we find the place. But we lost the airship near the Tower of Zot. My baby's equipped with autopilot. I'll bet she's flown back already. Oh, that's cool. I like that Sid is in the party in this game. We leave first thing tomorrow. Journey to the underworld. Why didn't Golbez finish me off at the tower? Because he likes you. Okay. Oh, I got an achievement. Reforged Love. So now do we have to literally just like fly around until we find the place? Oh, where am I going? Where's the exit? They never would beat them since no razor heals. It's fun to see how far they get compared to a regular party. I like people who do different things like that. Okay. So... I'm thinking a magma rock has to be used on like a volcano or something, but... Hey, what's this? Dwarves. Oh. Wait, is this where I have to be? Oh. What are you doing there? Without the blessing of the sun. A real SWAT? What is this SWAT? Koryo's observatory possessed perhaps the best telescope in the world. Oh, we've recently noticed some anomalous activity on the moon. You know, it's funny that the moon does get involved in lots of Final Fantasy storylines. Gotta go eat dinner. Okay, thank you, Kieran. Enjoy your dinner. Everyone say goodnight to Kieran. I hope you have a good dinner. I don't know what you're having, but... I don't know what I'm gonna eat for dinner. My husband's sleeping, and he's probably not gonna wake up until tomorrow morning, so... I'm gonna have to figure that out myself. I study the 2 moons, one of which has been exhibiting some strange behavior. One moon has no sign of activity, but the other has traces of life, and is turning a reddish color. Ooh, burritos. I like burritos. The color is similar to that of blood. I have an inescapable sense of foreboding? Hey, there's a typo there. There was an extra sense. Now I want burritos. I could have Taco Bell delivered, but my husband probably would not be happy that I left him out of that. Thanks, old man. That really helped. What do you got? Oh, someone said to equip with their bow, you said, right? I wonder if I have a... Is there a better one somewhere? This stuff looks crappy. That's cool that you can use a bow. Not completely useless with this. Oh, you can use a shield. Oh, but he probably can't with the... This stuff is all really crappy. She's left-handed? Oh, really? Okay. Maybe this isn't where I'm supposed to... Well, I didn't check this out yet. What is this? Behind this door lies a sacred well that has been here for generations. No one knows how deep it goes. I thought her bow was in the opposite hand. Oh. That would be cool. Sure looks deep. Oh, I happen to have come to the right place. Did we just blow up the town? Whoa. Did something. Can I fly into that? Oh. Lucky guess. What is this? Hey, there's those... there's those rods in the hole that we saw earlier. Oh my god, these little tanks and airships and stuff, I just realized they remind me of Advance Wars. What is happening? How did they beat us here? And who are they fighting? I'm gonna bust through the line, hang on. I loved Advance Wars, me too! I wasn't very good at it, but I liked it. Oh, we're gonna crash into the lava. Game over. Oh my god, it's so dark now. I love that the days are getting shorter. I know you're all gonna think I'm weird, but I don't like the sun. So, I like it when the days start getting shorter. I was bad too. Yeah, I was not very good at it, but I enjoyed it. Roll credits. Game over. And they were never seen or heard from again. It's too risky. Are we still flying? Why is it all, like, dark all around? Oh. To the depths. Ooh, where are we? What is this? A castle? Dwarves! Lali-Ho! Oh my god. This is the Dwarven Castle. King Giot rules here. You give an enthusiastic Lali-Ho. Try switching bow, arrow, hand. Sometimes you get better damage. Oh, okay. So, oh, that one says favorite hand is your right hand, though. Although it didn't seem to make a difference. We love the dwarves. I know. I guess they were saying Lali-Ho back here too. That's kind of funny. Golbez is evil, but you don't look evil. Thanks. I'm Luca. My dolls disappeared. Have you seen them? Lali-Ho. 1, 2, 3. Lali-Ho. Oh my god. No entry, this room is off limits. Okay, well. Oh, there's a shop in there. And this is an inn? This is my favorite part of the game. I love how... Well, yeah. Dwarven items hold magical powers. Humans can't handle them. A mallet. Gold needle. Why do I have 20 gold needles? Cures an ally of curse. Okay. Should probably have some of those just in case. Since I have none. Just in case. There, 5 of everything. That satisfies my OCD. What you got? Oh, high potions. I probably need more of these. More tents. Oh, tents are only 100? Really? Oh, fully. Oh, this is the better one. Ah. Dwarven bread. Gasol Greens. Remedy. Oh, that's expensive. Should probably buy a few more Phoenix down as well. Just in case. Okay, good. I feel better now. A very specific reason. Okay. Well, I'm probably going to stream a little bit later tonight since my husband is just knocked out and I'm pretty sure he's not going to wake up until tomorrow, so I'll probably go a little bit longer than normal, or a little bit later than normal. If you're all willing to stay up late with me. I know it's a work night, so... It's only 7:15 for me, though. I know for the rest of you it's like much later. Dwarf King, welcome. Ruler of the Underworld. I've come in search of the Dark Crystals. Oh, Dark Crystal. I'm very sad they cancelled that. They stripped us of 2. Oh, so we still have 2. It's a work night, but it's Friday. That's right, Drew. Future Drew says, no, it's Friday. Let's all be off tomorrow. Actually, I wish I was off tomorrow because tomorrow I have a presentation I need to attend, a meeting I have to conduct, and a committee meeting I have to attend also. So I'm like, I don't... Why did you schedule all of this stuff for Friday, people? Please. Also, those are dwarven tanks. I wish it was Friday today, Drew. It's Friday somewhere. Mithril. Just button up and relax. Is he leaving us for now? Rude. In the safest place in the castle, hidden behind my throne. Oh. Someone is spying on us. Oh. What's that? Oh. Dolls? Uh-oh. Not dolls. Dolls are creepy. I don't care what anybody says, they're creepy. Calcobrenus. We're cute and we're scary. We love to kill. Great. It's a nice little dance, though. Let's take their heads. A gift for Golbez. Oh, okay. Creepy. Oh, that's not a very strong move. I will be here. I don't have work. Thanks for hanging out with me. Uh-oh. I will also be here, of course. Thank you. What the hell is this? Because I'm working. Duck off soon to pick up the squid kids. I hope you have fun with that, Drew. That's right, that's... Oh, he's confused. Crap. I want to get to it too. Calico Blenda. I'm probably butchering her name, my apologies. Ow! I have to sleep soon because my dad's dog will wake me up. Oh, that's right, Lynx. I'm sorry you have to do- oh, she hits hard. Bitch. Well, I love my dog and I love dogs, so I'll just leave it at that. I know some of you don't care for dogs, but I think without my dog, my husband would not still be here today, so I love dogs. Aqua Alex, welcome in. Hello. How are you doing tonight? So many good enemies in 4. That was a creepy doll. Ow. Ow. You big bullies. But now Golbez knows about this place. He's gonna get you. Sir Golbez. Creepy. Even creeper in 14? Wait, were they in 14? I'm freaking tired. I jogged almost 4 miles. In booty shorts? Awesome, first of all. 4 miles is a lot. I commend you for finding your way to the underground. To reward your efforts, I shall tell you why I'm collecting. Oh, I think I do remember them now, Jomi. I think I remember it now. Because I'm trying to think, were they in 14? Were they in 14? And yes, I think I remember it. Yes, yes. Because I was like, what creepy doll? And now I do remember, yes. I require all 8 in order to reactivate the Tower of Babel, which leads to the moon. Okay, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but it's really funny how much I've seen that 14 has borrowed from this game. Legends say a power beyond our comprehension can be found there. I need only one more crystal to turn my dream into reality. You've been of great aid to my quest. Now prepare for your final reward. You're fighting him again? Are we just gonna die again? Is that what's gonna happen here? Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Oh, you just beat Xenoblade Chronicles 3? Nice! Ran to the grocery store and back, and it's because of my class I'm working out. Oh. 14 borrows a lot from 3 and 4. Oh. You know, I've never really played 3, so I probably miss all of those references, but now that I'm playing 4, I see all of the stuff I've seen in 14. I'm like, hey, this is familiar. 14 indeed borrowed a lot from this game. I love 14. So, Alex, I just finished... Well, I started playing 14 in April of this year for the first time, and I went all the way through Endwalker, so... Mist Breath? Wait, was that Hey, I know the Mist Dragon as well. You should be able to move now. Oh, is that what's her name? Summoner girl. Crap. Yes! She's big now. Ooh. Wait, can I bring people back? I can. Nice. Oh my god, we gotta see all these summons. Let's do it. Diamond Dust, yes. Where has she been all this time, by the way? Oh, I didn't even need to bring everybody back. Kicked your ass again. Rydia! Oh good, and she's my level, thank goodness. We defeated Golbez. Did we? Oh my god, you all are going hype for Rydia, that's really awesome. Rydia, my love. I'm at the end of Nightwalker, I believe. I'm just too poor for the new expansion. Oh, Shadowbringers? Rydia soundtrack is so sweet. It does sound very sweet. You look so different. What happened to you? Leviathan took me to the land of summons. Oh, that's where she went. She got taken by Leviathan. It's the world of the monsters I can summon. We became friends during my stay. I learned a lot there. I can't use white magic anymore, but I've grown strong as a summoner. Time flows differently there, so I may have aged quite a bit. No wonder you're all grown up. It's the girl we found in Mist. She survived? Fortune favors us indeed. Rydia, we owe you our lives. Thank you. You don't have to thank me. The Queen of the Land of Summons said to me that a great force is secretly at work and we must confront it together. And so we shall. Cool! Yay. Shadowbringers. Yeah, no problem. I was just like, wait. I had to think about it. Oh. Did he leave behind an arm? What? Okay. Golbez's arm has taken the crystal. A sealed cavern to the southwest where Golbez is no doubt heading. Can't enter without the key. We'll do anything. It was our fault the crystal was stolen. I want you to retrieve the 7 crystals from the Tower of Babel. It won't be easy. I presume it would be fortified. I have a plan. You will sneak in and seize the crystals while our tanks distract them. What's your main class? My main class is Summoner. Bedtime? Okay, Jeremy, thank you for hanging out and for all the tips. You have a good night. Everyone say good night to Jeremy. The plan must be executed immediately before Golbez returns from the sealed cavern. I love Summoner before they nerfed it. I didn't know what they were like before, so I think it's cool. I like my Summoner still. And the plus side of Summoner is I also get to have a healer. So I've kept up my Scholar as well. So I can swap if I need to. I'm more comfortable playing my Summoner, but I can also... I've become pretty comfortable with my healer, so... I can do both. I'm getting like final party vibes from these 5. Are these like the last... Is this the final party I'm gonna get? Let's see. Let's have a rest. I still like how they all cram into the same bed. It's kind of funny. I love Rosa in this game. She's so badass. I like the characters in this game. They're pretty cool. Are you guys still not gonna let me buy weapons? Oh no. Too heavy for humans. Maybe I can't use them? Too thick for humans to move in. Wow, that 30,000 for that flame mail. Rune armlets. Those are better. Oh, damn it. Okay, let's get 2 more of these, I guess. Whew, 30,000. That's expensive. Let me check the other shop first. Oh, damn it. Ooh. Oh, I guess I can drop the 30,000. Ooh, that's a lot though. Hey Jack, welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing tonight? Oh, Gasol greens. Fat chocobo. Wait, what? Why is there nobody there? A little under the weather, but otherwise fine. Oh, I'm sorry, not feeling well, Jack. You slept all day. Oh, what's this? Lali-Ho. Oh, some chests. Cottages, nice. Basically got the symptoms I had with COVID again, but I tested negative. Oh. Seems to be a head cold. Sore throat stuffed up. Oh, that sucks. Why are there all these open chests here? Water of life. Oh, it's a cure. Oh. I didn't have to sleep at the end then. Oh, there's a cure there. I should probably grind a little bit. We're gonna grind. If there's a free cure, we're gonna grind. Did it get cold there? Still in the 70s outside. I like that emote, Morosive. Ambushed. My long-haired tuxedo cat Louie just flopped into my lap and shoved his face into my hand for scritches. Aw, that's cute. That's very important cat news. Important news period, yes. I know I'm probably outnumbered by cat lovers in this chat, so I love cats too. Unfortunately, I am very allergic to them, so. And my family has always had dogs, and again, I appreciate what dogs have done for my family members who have been depressed or sick, so I love dogs too. Oh, there's a whole map down here. Oh, these guys give lots of experience. It's a hetero-homo resonant sort of vibe I think you have with us. You know, I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about, Morbosa, but I do agree that Zach has really like settled into our community really well. I really love that about you, Zach. I always feel comfortable around you. A true ally, yes, a true ally. I've known Zach for like 24 hours and I just adore them. I know Zach is amazing. I never feel uncomfortable being myself around Zach, so. He's never made me feel weird for, you know, being gay, so. Even though I'm sure we make him feel weird for being straight sometimes, but it's unintentionally. Big same, and that's a relative rarity. It is. Straight culture. If you could call it that. I don't know if that's even the right word for it. There are gay people here? It's tricky. I also use them for everyone. No, that's a good habit, honestly, because if you don't know, then... But I appreciate that, Alex. Turnabout weirdness for a dear hetero friend. A form of cosmic payback. I don't know what you'd call it, but heteros get a lot wrong. Yeah. But it's okay. Weird can be a compliment. Weird is a compliment, though. What's the fun in being normal? We do it at work because we only ask for names and not pronouns. Unless we ask. You know, unfortunately my company that I work for is very conservative, so we don't really get into any of the anything. Weird is a compliment, especially when given intentionally by another weirdo, yes. Them works just fine. Yeah. Thank you for putting that out there, Alex. I appreciate that. Oh, is that a Clay? Hi, Clay. Good Arvo. I know what Arvo means now. Thank you. I work for the gayest company ever. Oh, nice. My company's very conservative, but they're not. They're just very behind the times, I have to say. Like, they haven't ever been terrible to me because of my queerness, but they're also not, like, open to talk about things, so it's kind of weird. That's one of the reasons why I used to this. I know what Arvo means now. Good Evo. There's no Evo. You wouldn't think my company was gay friendly, but there are many queer people in my department. That's cool. There's several queer people at my work too. It's just that it's not really celebrated or talked about, you know? But it's not like they have to be closeted at work either. It's just kind of something that goes unsaid. Not recognized by leadership or anything like that, you know? I know Jeremy's not going to be happy that I'm grinding, but it's okay. I like grinding because I like things to be a little easier for me down the road and not like too difficult. I don't mind if it takes some of the challenge away. I'd rather not struggle too much if I can avoid it. I was lucky enough to help with the Pride thing for work, and lots of the games I work with have characters that LGBTQI+ people are hype on, but that's definitely only a small part of company culture. So to speak, sadly. Well, I don't know much about how it is in Japan either, Zach. Like, I know that, and this is just an assumption from what I've heard, but Japan still is a little backwards about queer folks too, right? So, you finally got pronoun pins at work? That's awesome. The second NB person in my store. That's really cool. I love that for you. This is like my work, but the company's Sydney office totally turned it out for we're at Purple Day here. Oh, that's cool. I can see a lot of the more iconically gay characters are so because the fans have made them their own thing, which is awesome. Ah, I see. My work was handing out pronoun ID clips to stash our badges in. Oh, that's cool. Hey, Josh. Welcome in. Or, if you've been here, I'm sorry if I didn't see you, but hi, Josh. 90% of people actually wear purple? Oh, that's cool. There were like hundreds of cupcakes. Oh my god, cupcakes. Had two trans co-workers, one had pins, the other just didn't really care, preferred any pronouns. Now I want to know what game. Jack. And a rainbow photo booth with flags and pins? That's cool, Drew. I showed up recently after finally getting off my couch. Well, congratulations for doing the dishes. I hate doing dishes. Japan can be a hard country to be anything but old, Japanese, and male. That's kind of the impression I got. I wish I had purple, I only wear black. I really want to diversify my wardrobe as well and have more color, but sadly my limiting factor right now is money, so pro LGBT at work, and I'm an ally, so any students or staff who want to speak privately to someone about their experiences can reach out to me. Oh, that's cool. I have one purple sweater that I recycle every year. My husband made an awesome noodle dinner. Ooh, what kind of noodles? We've also been in Mardi Gras with a float. Oh, nice. And I danced twice for work. Clay, I want to see you dance. Black is slimming, never goes out of style, easy choice. That's true. Stroganoff with mushrooms? Oh, mushrooms and steak? That sounds delicious. Sometimes I miss color. Yeah, I just... Oh, my whole life I've only worn like very muted colors, and I'm just kind of tired of that, you know? I've always liked color, and I want to wear more colors. I have lots of black, but I'm just getting tired of it, you know? Dancing again in November to Hairspray. Oh, nice! Some of our friends made similar dishes and it made me want it. Ooh. I know what it's like to be the one struggling and I just want to spread support and love. I love that, Clay. There's this whole culture here of gay trans people on TV, but it's a very, very specific character trope. If you don't fit that dynamic, you're pretty well ostracized. Oh. Well, I mean, that's pretty similar too in, like, other places too, like even here. I mean, all of you US gays know that in our country, you feel like you have to look a certain way and be a certain way to be acceptable, so that's not entirely unfamiliar. I know I'm getting strong now because I don't even have to pay attention to the battles. I can just mash the button. If I disappear for a bit, we have a bit of a storm. Oh, I'm hoping it's not bad. I hope it's not bad either, Clay. I don't know if Drew's still here, but is that same in your area too, Drew? Canada's a lot like that too. You gotta fulfill that heteronormative gaze, yeah. I just heard it, fickle friend. Oh, be safe, you guys. I like to call it the Thunder Opera. The farther you're away from being Neil Patrick Harris and his husband, the less they find you palatable. Yeah. Yeah, how is everyone tonight? I think I answered this already, but I'm doing okay. I was really tired today, and my computer was fighting me so badly earlier. Oh my gosh. I think for any of you who are just coming in, like when OBS and Mix It Up updated recently, everything broke on my stream, so I've disabled most of my point redemptions. My stream element stuff wasn't working earlier, but now they are, so I was really frustrated about that, but other than that, I'm good. I think I'm going to be spending most of my night by myself, because my husband went to bed, like, maybe an hour, 2 hours ago now, after being up for like 24 hours, so... Oh, what was that? I got an arrow. Medusa arrow. Wait, did I just get that? No. I had to go to an eye doctor this morning. Right eye had been bothering me. Nothing serious. Oh, good. Yay, medicine. I'll be glad when today is over. These past few days have tested me mentally. Ooh. I hope you can rest this weekend, Clay. I'm nowhere near Patrick Harris. I don't know who that person is, Chicky, but if you're putting yourself down, don't do that. Well, to be fair, a lot of us don't look like that, you know. I'm not white, for one. I'm not skinny. So... I might bounce and go pick up Squid Kids now. Oh, good. Go do that, Drew. And please stay safe. Make sure you get back before the storm starts. I'm more like the fat gay version of Lillian from Kimmy Schmidt. Okay, all done. The Xenoblade Chronicles 3 final cutscenes. Okay, good night. Good night, David. Thank you for hanging out with us. Everyone say good night to David. I think I'm grinded up pretty well now. I'm not even having to pay attention to the fight, so I think we're in a good place. I'm like no one else, entirely unique. I mean, it's hard to argue with that, Jack. You are very unique. Oh, did I miss another song reference? You guys can revoke my gay card. Sorry. I need to try stay up and pull an all-nighter. My sleep schedule is way out of whack and I need to get on track for my 8 AM class. Oh. It's hard when your sleep schedule's out of whack. My husband's sleep schedule is really bad. Like, he's been sleeping mostly all day, so he'll get up and stay up all night. But he managed to stay up like all night and all day today, almost to like 5, so I'm hoping he can sleep through the night now and wake up in the morning. We'll see, I guess. Okay, let me cure. I'm actually not sure what I'm supposed to do next here, but let me... I think some people are relatively close to leveling again, so... I need a massage, I hurt. Oh. I hope you can get one. I unfortunately can't do massages unless it's somebody I really know. I don't like strangers touching me, so... I guess I would have to really know the person. I probably need one though, because I think my neck and my shoulders are very tense. And I'm stressed out a lot, so I'm pretty sure I'm like really tense and I just don't realize it. Yeah, these enemies are just melting now. That's what I like to see. You've got a massage schedule for next week? Nice. Walking up the stairs to my computer and my knees start to buckle? Oh no, that's not good, Alex. You need a rest. I'm at that point of grinding where I'm like, oh wait, that person's really close. Let's just grind until they level up, and then it continues. So I need to stop myself soon. It's honestly nice to be playing something other than FF14, but I'm probably going to log into 14 after this because I want to go check on my island sanctuary. I should really get on more 14. I mean, I don't know if you were all here for my talk in the beginning about Final Fantasy XIV, but I think most of you weren't actually. But the game has really... It was such a good storyline and such a well-written story. Like, I am impressed. I was so impressed by the way that it was written, the way that it ties everything together so nicely. I cried a lot, and I don't cry that much for games. I mean, I guess maybe I do sometimes, but I cried a lot because I really cared about all these characters and places and stuff, especially towards the end. The writing is just so good. So I would recommend it to anybody. If you can get past the MMO mechanics, if you're not a big MMO person, like me, but the story is just so good. Like, the characters and the world and just everything is so good. Oh no, it's Zach, sorry. While I blather on, go ahead. Please share. Yeah. I was so impressed by the writing. So... People who call 14 just Final Fantasy really negates the rest of the series to me. I mean, yeah, it's not the only Final Fantasy. Thank God it's not my face. What? Okay. After this next level, I promise, we'll move on to what's next. But I will be honest, you know, after playing all the way through and experiencing the story and the writing and the way they did everything for the storyline, it's definitely top 5 for me now. Probably top 3, actually, Final Fantasy games, so. And most of the time I look at a Final Fantasy game based on its story because the characters and the lore. And I was saying before, it's been a long time since a game has made me feel this attached to the characters and care about what's happening to them and to the world that they're in. I've gotten super invested. It's been such a long time since I've been so invested in a storyline. Like, it's been... I think the last game I felt this much about was maybe Breath of the Wild, I would say, which is saying a lot. But yeah, I'm just... I was fully entranced by the storyline. Never gonna forget it. I'm very glad that you all convinced me to play. And then I somehow outpaced everybody else who started playing along the same time as I did. Because I just got so sucked into it. You know. And those who started years before you. Okay, so I think it's funny because Eric, my friend Eric, he started definitely way before me, and I just surged past him, and he's like, "Oh my god, how did you get so far?" I'm like, "I'm just enjoying myself a lot. What can I say?" More an issue of how wildly popular 14 is. Its momentum is honestly so much more than other FF games, so removing the part of the game title that distinguishes it as a part of a whole series with a long history feels like just feeding into that push to only play 14. Oh. This has been Zach throwing away his fear of making people mad for a minute. No, I can see where you're coming from there. I guess for me, I don't know, I can see why 14 is popular, but you know, it is just one of the games that now sit in my pantheon of good Final Fantasy games, so... And I think it deserves... It does deserve the recognition, though, because just the writing alone is so good. Clearly a lot of work went into it, especially since it started off so poorly. You know, it was not good when it first came out, so... The fact that it has, like, advanced so far beyond that. But yeah, no, I also agree. There's all the other Final Fantasy games are great, and 14 should not like become the Final Fantasy, but I still think that 14 did a really good job. So I can see now why it's so beloved. That's why I'm glad that I played through the story. I'm really happy to have experienced that. Okay, I'm trying to think. We're coming up on about 3 hours. This is probably another dungeon, I'm assuming. I don't know if I want to take that on now. Maybe we'll just chat for a bit before we wrap up. Because this feels like a dungeon. Oh, Tower of Babel. Okay. Yeah, we should probably save this for next time. Yeah, let's save this for next time. Let's chat for a bit, shall we? What am I doing? Just chatting. There we go. It feels like the shift to 14 as the definitive game in the series when the whole point of FF is that it's a series with many unique worlds. Yeah, so, well, one thing too, for sure, is, I know, thank you for the posture check, I was just stretching myself out, Tapo, thank you. Square has poured lots of resources into 14, and I think because they've been focusing so much on 14, you know, I don't want that to be at the expense of, what is the word? Of further developments, you know, like, I'm glad we're getting 16, so, but I think they do put a lot of their resources into 14, so, just keep it going. Oh, thank you. Hi, Xamumu. Thank you for the hydrate. I haven't played 14 in a while because it just feels like quests and not a cohesive story. Yeah, so the hard part is, and I've played through this all, right? So I've played through this all. The first part of the game, A Realm Reborn, that one is very disparate. There's lots of quests that are just, you know, you have to kind of, it's a lot of busy work and it's kind of disjointed, I agree. But it sets up a lot of important concepts and characters. Hi, Carter. I love having you in here. For the rest of the story, so if you can get through that, and for me it wasn't too bad. Like, I'm okay with busy work, so for me I was just kind of doing the quests and kind of soaking in the lore, and then you know, just kind of trying to learn about everything and take it slow. So that was kind of a slog, I have to agree. It wasn't terrible. Like, I got through it. Yeah, Jomi said it perfectly there. It is like tutorial lore building. Because I haven't played an MMO for a long time and it was brand new to me, I think it just was kind of exciting that I was playing it. And I started around the time a lot of you started, so it was really exciting to kind of just play that together with everyone. So I got really into it. I think that's what helped me get through it. There were a lot of people like cheering me on and telling me, okay, you know, just get through it. But I think I enjoyed it because it was all new. I haven't played an MMO for years. And I was just trying to absorb, you know, get to know the characters and everything in the world. So that's really where I enjoyed it. But then once you get through that, and I know people keep saying this, but once you get through that, and believe it or not, from what everyone's saying, you know, Jomi has explained this to me too, Realm Reborn has been much improved from what it used to be. So I think they tried to streamline it, make it a little bit better to get through. But once you get into Heaven's Ward and Stormblood, for me, the way I played the game, I really focused, because I got so invested in the characters after Heaven's Ward that I wanted to see what was going to happen next all the time. So I focused strictly on the main quest. Like, I didn't do side quests almost ever. The only time I ever did anything on the side was to like unlock ether current so you can fly in different areas. But for the most part, I stuck to like my class quests, my job quests and like the main quest. That's really all I did. So because I was really interested in what was going on, and as I played more and more of the story unfolded, it all ties together really well. And I know it's hard, because yeah, like you said, Chicky, it's hard to slog through something, but I would honestly say that it's worth it because it just ties together so well. And as you start getting into more, combat feels slow. Yes. Issue is my nature to do everything I encounter leftover quests. Yeah, so if you're a completionist like that, it might be hard, but I think for me, I am a completionist too, don't get me wrong. But for me, I was just so invested in the story that I'm like, okay, I'm just making this conscious decision. I'm only going to do story quests and whatever like quests I need to progress my own job farther along. I only stuck to my one combat job the whole time. I might branch out now, but I stuck to my one combat job the whole time, so I could just focus on that and the main story. And then, like Jomi said, once you start getting onto the later dungeons and trials and raids, the battles get super interesting. Like there's lots of mechanics you have to learn and figure out, and in the beginning I didn't really get it, you know, like Jomi, I remember when we were first playing with you and Earl, and you were trying to teach us what DPSs are supposed to do, what tanks are supposed to do, what healers are supposed to do. Like in the beginning it didn't make much sense to me because like you said, the AR battles are very simple, but once you get farther along, it's like, okay, you know, as a tank you have to do this, as a healer you have to do this, and it starts to make more sense. And especially when you get onto the really crazy ones later on, where there's just tons of stuff going on, you have to just focus on what your job is. So that's really cool. I like that. Some of my favorite things about 14 is the dungeons and the raids and the trials and all that stuff, the stuff you can do with other people. That's a lot of fun. And so not to brag, but I think I've gotten pretty good with my summoner to the point where multiple times I've been able to save our team after our healers died, because I could bring them back in time for them to like recover all of us and get us to move on if they somehow die or if our tanks die. So that's been enjoyable, learning all of that stuff. And Soken's music is so good. Jomi, like, I didn't think it could keep getting better, but it kept getting better. Like, as I progressed into Heaven's Word, and Stormblood has amazing music with like Asian influences. Shadowbringers has this very cool vibe about the music in that one. It's very kind of dark and mysterious music. And then Endwalker, just, I guess because it's the finale, it hits really hard, the music in Endwalker. It's so good. It's just rousing and has this kind of note of finality to it. So the music is excellent. Like I have the soundtrack on my rotation now for my music that I listen to, because it's so good. It's really good. I know, I'll stop gushing about 14, but I'm just admitting to you all that I'm happy that you folks recommended it to me and that I played, because now I have this amazing story under my belt. So I'm really happy about that. So not trying to pressure any of you to play more or anything, but if anything, to encourage you that the story gets so good and the characters get so good. Like, I want to talk to you all. Maybe Joe may have to do this with you, or like other folks of you who have finished Endwalker, but some of the characters and development of those characters towards the end is just like, oh my god. I want to talk to people about it because it's so good. I'll definitely be sticking to it. Maybe one of these days it'll get its hooks in me. Oh no, yeah, that's great. And for any game, honestly, you should play it as long as you enjoy it and do the things that you enjoy in it, because not everybody's gonna like 14, obviously, right? So I didn't think I would. I was sorely mistaken, so I'm glad that I gave it a chance. I'm definitely gonna remember 14 for a long time. It's, like I said, it's the first time, and I keep I'm fawning over my wallpaper that I got, because all the characters are on it, and I just keep looking at them fondly because it's just good memories. It's this well-written storyline. I took a break too. It's a marathon, not a sprint. I sprinted through it, but you know, it's because I was so invested. A lot of people were like, how did you get through everything in, 4 months? Because I started playing in April, and it's almost, well, now it's September, so I finished Realm Reborn through Endwalker in like, what, 4 or 5 months. So I basically turned on an expansion every month. But I just got so into it. Like I admit, I played this at the expense of all my other games, so I haven't really played anything else for the last 5 months. Now I can, now that I finished Endwalker. So I'm going to go play other games now. But I think, yeah, I played it at the expense of all other games. So it did take a lot of time. I'm not going to be, I'm not going to beat around the bush on that. It did take a lot of time to get through it all. But yeah, I really wanted to see how it ended because I was so invested. It was so interesting. Square needs to release Pocket Edition with just the story. That would be cool. Welcome to post game. Now new content every 4 months. You can take more breaks. Yeah. Now I don't have to like stay subscribed. I can take a break. Because I don't have to like, because all the expansions were out already, I was just like, okay, next thing. And I couldn't put it down. It's like reading a good book, you don't want to put it down. So there were some times where I found myself playing and it's like 6 hours passed and I'm like, oh crap, what the hell did I do with my day? I was playing Final Fantasy all day. Sometimes the only reason I stopped is because late at night people don't queue for the dungeon, so I'm just like, okay, I better stop now because no one's gonna queue up with me for this. So I was hooked. I was really hooked. So yeah, now I can breathe. Now I can just work on my little island and do side quests every now and then as the mood takes me. But yeah, I'm very fond of the game now. So thank you everyone for getting me to play. I'm still going to play though. Like, I know some of you are still working on and still playing as well, so if you folks ever want to run stuff or do your daily stuff with me, I'm available. Just let me know. I'm available to help. You're really enjoying this discussion? Well, thank you. I feel bad gushing about something that just like so much, but it's been super good. So I just spilled water on myself. I need a straw. Did you know that you have to let Jomi do that once, Carter? Jomi knows the whole spiel. Permanently memorized. Well, speaking of Final Fantasy, I'm glad that I am Secure the Vacuum. Jomi has an entire novel ready at any time. Jomi is just so full of knowledge. I love you, Jomi. You know so many things about things. Like if I ever have a question, I'm like, maybe Jomi has the answer, and usually he does. So Jomi is just like Axel from Kingdom Hearts with the steel trap brain. Yes. If it's like a streaming thing, or if it's a video game thing, or FF14 thing, I'm just like, I bet Jomi knows the answer. I wish my brain was that. I remember random useless crap, so I wish I remembered more useful things. But I don't think everyone was here earlier when I was talking about other Final Fantasies, but I do want to stream. I think my next Final Fantasy game I want to stream after 4. I don't know if I'm going to do it soon after 4, but I think I want to stream 7. 7 is probably next on my list. I've already done 6, I've done 4, I've done 8 all the way through. So I think 7 will be next. And then I'm probably going to take a break though after 4. I don't want to do like Final Fantasy, but I think I want to do 7 next, probably the original. So that'll be fun. Useful is relative, I guess so. Picking up food. Ooh, what did you eat? What are you going to eat? 7 is one of my favorites to discuss. I like 7 a lot too. If anyone has any questions about Pokemon or World of Warcraft, Pokemon I'm excited about. I don't know how many of y'all are getting Scarlet and Violet, and I guess, God, it's 2 months away from now, but I'm hoping to play that with y'all. I think it's funny, a lot of people I'm talking to this is not me, but a lot of people I'm talking to have, I think they've hit like Pokemon burnout, you know, where it's like they weren't too pleased with Sword and Shield, and maybe Arceus wasn't for everyone. So I think some people are running into like burnout with Pokemon, which I get. But I'm still excited for Scarlet and Violet, so. Ran into an old car league and just blabbered on. I know how that goes. Chicken and chips, ooh. Chips and as in fries. And a little bevy. I feel like 7's characters and backstories and themes would make for the best material. Yeah, no, 7 has a lot of deep stuff in it too, like a lot of lore. Honestly, I feel like 14 has a lot of deep lore too, which I discovered. 7 does have a lot of lore. 7 has some of my favorite characters too in the series, for sure. I don't feel like, well, for me, I know a lot of people really love 7 because it was like the big jump from, you know, 6 to 7 was huge on PlayStation, and 7 was just this big event. But for me, I kind of missed that because I think I don't know if I explained it to y'all, but 7 is great for multitude. Yes, it is. It is a very good game. I missed it though. Crisps are chips. Chips are fries. I have to, all these different ways of saying different things. The same thing. But I missed 7 because I was a Nintendo household for a while, because my mom was like, okay, we can't have all these consoles, so we got an N64, which means I missed out on most of PlayStation's catalog in the beginning. So when I finally got a PlayStation, it was a PS2. I remember my memory was blank on this for years. I was always like, I was wondering what happened to my PlayStation, and I actually never had one. I started off with a PS2. So, and the PS2 I had, of course, could play PS1 games. So when I got the PS2, that's when I finally got 7. And I think by the time I got that, though, I got 8 first, because 8 was the newest at the time. And yeah, I completely missed. No, wait, no, it wasn't PS2. I'm trying to think about my history. I forget what happened, but I know 8 was my first PlayStation 1, and I know I didn't have a PlayStation. So whenever I got my PS2 is when I finally went back and got all the PlayStation games. And yeah, I know 8 was my first. So 7 was later, and I got a lot of stuff spoiled for me for 7, unfortunately, because I was so late. I got PS1 like the year after it released. Oh, nice. I was a Nintendo kid too. PS4 was your first. Oh, wow, PS4 was your first? Wow. Still not quite willing to say 7 is the best, but I understand why it has the presence it does. Yeah, I mean, 7 is good. We can all agree it's not FF2. I heard 2 is something very special, so... I went Sega. Oh, I didn't really have much Sega, you know, growing up. Sega was a big blind spot for me. What was the lure with 8? Was it Squall? Leather your thing? Well, 8... I know I played 8 before 7. I kind of vibed with Squall because I was a little bit of that broody, silent guy in school, so he kind of reminded me of myself in a lot of ways. I think... Funnily enough, I think Cypher was probably the first video game character I kind of crushed on a little bit, even though he was kind of crazy and mean and somewhat evil. I think part of why I like 9 so much is because it has very deep themes, but a lot of that is somewhat beneath the surface. Yeah, 9 does too. 9 is another one where its look betrays its real story within, because 9 is very cute looking, but it's also very dark. It touches on lots of themes of, you know, death and loneliness and identity, things like that. So yes, Jack, exactly like you said. 9 has lots of deep themes. Its look betrays its core, so I vibe with Squall too. Not in the broody, silent sense, but definitely in being unwilling to be honest. Yeah, Squall was entirely me. I could never talk about my emotions before. But that was also because that was essentially not, I don't want to say beaten out of me, but beaten out of me. You know, my mom taught me that expressing emotions was a bad thing. So those were all suppressed for years. I submit the following absurd assertion. 13 is the best. FF because it's almost Friday. I did not mind 13. I thought 13 was a good game. Being honest, I wish I could find my Renoa to bring me out of my shell. I only ever played 7, 10, and 14, so I feel like I've missed a lot of everything. Seven had great themes as well, but for me it was more text and subtext. I think I get that. Zidane is my favorite character. Zidane has a lot of things going on with him too. It was very obvious how you were supposed to feel at any given time. And that tends to be less interesting. Any 11 veterans here? Not me. I'm sure there were some in chat though. I pushed myself to a place where I felt like my emotions just got in the way of living life. It makes you illogical and stupid. I wrote this kind of stuff in blog in high school. Well, for me, growing up, I don't know if I've told you all the story. I probably have. If I keep retelling the same stories over and over again, please tell me, guys, because I'm getting to that point where I forget that I've said something. I'm not that old yet, but I'm starting to retell stories. But growing up for me, a lot of things messed with my head. But my mom kind of, when she was a single mom growing up, so she kind of had to do a lot, and she was in the financial service world where it's mostly men dominated, executives. So she really had to work hard and be tough as a worker to like support us so that we could survive. So she was pretty tough as far as like a mom. She provided all the money and stuff that we would need, so I was able to buy games and consoles and stuff. But she was not strong with emotional support. Like, she was not a good caretaker. She was not loving. She was kind of the person that never said I love you. She never hugged me or kissed me. She would only bring up things that I did wrong and try to correct them by saying things like, oh, you're so stupid, or you're so useless, or you're so hopeless, and that kind of stuff. I think she was just trying to make me stronger. And then whenever I cried or tried to bring up something about my emotions or why I felt bad, she would just tell me to suck it up and deal with it, or talk back to my bullies or confront them. And I never was that kind of kid. I was very much about just trying to be nice to everyone, and kind of like, I didn't like having to fight or get up in people's faces or confront people. So that, I think, really forced me to be super reserved about my emotions. And my husband will tell you this, because only until like fairly recently, I would say maybe 5 or 6 years ago, I finally started to open up about my feelings, because I had a hard time talking about it, because I was always, even though I knew better after a while, it's like it was ingrained into me that to show emotions was wrong. You shouldn't be, don't have emotions, right? Don't share them, don't talk about them. You just need to tough it up and be stronger, right? So that's kind of what I grew up with. And again, I love my mom. I don't have any, well, I can't say that. I do have some lingering bad feelings about it, but I know she was trying her best and she was doing her best, but she just was not there emotionally for me. So I think that really, it stunted my emotional growth a lot. So I had a hard time accepting my feelings. Like, whenever I felt sad or upset about something, I would kind of just let it bottle up, and then it would blow up, explode later. And that really frustrated people around me. In retrospect and in reflection, I think that cost me a lot of friendships, because I did not know how to talk about my feelings and tell them that something was bothering me or something was making me sad. So instead, it would just get built up like a big pressure, right? And then, of course, when you have that much pressure, one little thing could set you off and then explode at the wrong person, right? So I think that did make it hard to get along with me growing up, and my husband will tell you too. Sometimes I've been much better the past few years, but being close to me was hard, because I would not share, I would not open up, I would let things build up until it blows up. So And then the blow-ups were never pretty, right? Because at that point, I'm so frustrated, I'm so angry that I haven't been able to share my feelings or feel understood, that it just, you know, and it's always at the wrong person. It's never at the person who's actually making me feel shitty. It's always at like the innocent bystander who has to listen to me when I finally like get set off. So I don't remember why I'm telling this story. But yeah, that's a little bit of insight to me. So yeah, and I guess I'm just trying to talk about that because I'm very complicated. I don't think a lot of people know how complicated I really am, but that part, you know, the emotional suppression was bad, and then the bullying that I had in school made me not want to be myself. It made me afraid to be gay. It made me afraid to be a nerd. You know, I was teased for being gay, for being fat, for being what's it called, everything. I was always picked on, and people would like physically pick on me, like trip me and push me and pull my pants down in front of other people. So that made me even more like, and I think it's because I was so timid. You know, I was an easy target. So for bullies who need to feel better about themselves. So I think that even made me shut down more, right? Because I wasn't getting the support from my peers or from my mom. And of course my dad left us when I was young, so there's that little piece of abandonment in there too. It's a whole mess in here, guys. Like, this is a mess. This is a mess. So I don't know, I feel uncomfortable enough to share because I know on Twitter sometimes, I'm sure you all worry about me when I put out those random depressed tweets, but it's usually because some concoction of something in my brain is making me feel crappy. So and it's any number of things, you know, like I said, any number of those things that come and sneak back in and make me feel bad about something. So I think that's why I have a lot of problems with like comparing myself to others, because I feel like I can never measure up because of, you know, how I was picked on a lot. I think it just sticks with me. And then sometimes I have a hard time sharing that too, so I just kind of tweet vaguely, and then I have to remind myself, okay, that's not going to help anybody. So but yeah, it's just so this is all going to go up on YouTube, by the way. But I don't care. Like I think I've been much more open now about talking with people, because I know not only does it help me, but if you have been through something I have, then at least maybe you can feel not so alone, and you have someone who you can talk to about whatever it is you're feeling, because it's probably not as, you're probably not as alone as you think you are, you know. So I've said this a lot, but I'm so glad you trust us enough. Well, no, thank you, and I appreciate you folks. It's and I know it's not misplaced trust. So I think you've all been really great to me, my friends, you know. You've all been such good friends to me. So you need an outlet, though. I do get worried, but I'd rather you share than keep it locked away. Yeah, I think something I do that's a problem too is that when I'm feeling crappy, I don't want to be around anybody, right? It's like, even though I should be, but when I'm feeling bad about myself, I just completely shut down, you know. Like, I don't want to be talked to, I don't want to be told anything, I don't want to be comforted, I just want to be alone. But I've also learned that's not good. So I've been trying to, like, if I'm feeling that way, I try to reach out, or I try to do something like a stream, or I go on Twitter, or I try to hang out on a stream and just try to connect with someone, because that usually helps pull me out of it. If I just suffer alone, it just gets worse. So try not to do that. And then I've also done something that's worked for me. I don't know if it works for you all, but journaling for me has been good, but I've had to learn how to journal the right way, and that probably looks different for everyone, because for me, I used to journal, but my journals were they were very negative. Like, I would just use it to spout out all the negative feelings I was feeling and focus on not solutions, but just on venting and kind of lamenting my situation and being more like negative about everything. And that never made me feel better, surprise surprise, because I was just putting down the words on paper that I was feeling in my head. But what I've learned recently is something that really helps me is that I have to turn that around and just remind myself that I am worth loving, I am worth being around, I am worth existing. So I start to write about things that are good, like something good that I accomplished or something about myself that I'm proud of. And even little things like when, if for example, I'm really mad at my husband about something, and we're having a fight, I always try to remind myself, okay, he loves me, you know, we're just having this moment. And a lot of times that helps me calm down, to remind myself that he does love me, or that people do love me. Because my brain, as you have all seen the way I explained it, it doesn't tend towards that, right? It tends towards disliking myself because of what I went through. So that's the automatic response. So I'm trying to turn it around and be like, okay, no, take that and put that away. Think about something positive. So it's hard, but it's been much better than me just essentially venting and writing down. I still have them, I should just throw them away, but my old journals are just full of venom, basically. So definitely not healthy. I thought that's what journaling meant, you know, just writing down to get the feelings out. It might work for some people, but for me it just made it worse because it exacerbated my feelings. Like, I was validating them by putting them on paper. So I had to change that, you know. But yeah, I don't know why I'm feeling so open to talking today. Sorry. You know? This became much more than I was expecting it to be today. And yes, tadpole school was a nightmare. I feel bad because my boss's son is going through bullying at school too, and he's having a hard time. Yeah, I wish I could do something to help him, but it's just it's rough. School can be rough. So yes, my DMs are always open to you. All should know this. If you ever want to talk, I'm always available. I will answer when I can. You know, I'm not going to always answer right away, but I will get to you when I can, for sure, because yeah, I'm always happy to listen. Know that I see what you share and acknowledge how you feel, and it's not a bad thing to be open, but on the whole I don't interact because often it's best to just let people work through a thing. Yeah, I know for me, having a place to let out those feelings, that is important. And I think I learned this the other day, but a lot of times I just don't want anyone to really respond to it, because sometimes if you drop me a piece of advice, you know, in good intention, but dropping a piece of advice or saying that it's not so bad, when I'm feeling crappy, that never sounds good. You know, it sounds like you're either making me feel like it's something that's easy that I should get over, or it's not as bad as I think it is. So lots of times that's why when I tweet like that, I don't allow replies, because I really don't want them. But yeah, no, I'm thinking, thank you for acknowledging that. I think that's important. Thank you, J-Bo, you're so sweet. You guys are so sweet. I really appreciate you all. I found that my anger was directed at people, so I would write a letter to them explaining how they made me feel, and they could get heated. Once I felt like I had enough, I went to my friend's place and threw the book into the fire. The wave of release that happened, the feeling, the tears. Oh, that sounds good, Clay. That was something that I was recommended by my therapist before, you know, to write letters at people, especially ones that have hurt me. I haven't really tried that yet. I feel like I should. Because there's quite a few of those. My sister has bipolar disorder, and she had really rough few years right when I was like in puberty. Realized it affected me more than I thought it did. So while the situation is different, I really feel when you say your family stuff is hard to shake off. It is. And when you're growing up, you're very vulnerable. You know, you're not quite as experienced. You don't know how to deal with things properly. So you just do your best, even though sometimes it's not the right thing to do. That's really going to help. And that's what kids do. You know, that's what people do, right? You have to just do your best. And I think for me, in the situation I was in, I was just doing my best to survive, you know, in that situation. So in order to survive, I had to close myself off to everything and everyone in order to just make it through every day, right? So And of course, once life got better, and it did, you know, once I got into college and I met real friends and I started meeting real friends like people like you, I didn't need those defenses anymore. But oh my god, let me tell you, unwinding all of those defenses, I'm still working on that. Like, I'm working on that still. Like, letting those walls down, letting all those traps down, you know, it's like, I'm still working on unwinding that all, because that was all built up as part of like a way to survive for me. Even though I don't need it anymore, technically, it's still there. So it's just really working on managing that. So all the traumatic parts of all that happened right when I was a sponge to everything around me emotionally. Yes, yes. And of course, that's when also when I played FF8. Yeah. No, I think that's why FF8 resonated with me a lot too, because I saw myself a lot in Squall. You know, he was very shut off. You know, he was abandoned. So he was worried about being alone. So I think that's all very, you know, I related to that a lot. Being vulnerable, being vulnerable is very hard, because you're opening yourself up to being hurt, to being criticized, to being attacked when you share your feelings, you know, because technically if you never say anything, you'll never have to worry about being, you know, putting anything out there. But if you never share, then you become like how I was. At the time I didn't feel it at all, but it's become clear after the fact. Yeah. And when you're in the moment, like, I didn't know growing up that I was really pushing people away on purpose to keep myself safe. But I think, yeah, it stuck with me too long, those defenses. And I will admit, unfortunately, when I was in my younger 20s, unfortunately, I think because of my history, I kind of went the other way in my 20s. Like, I fell in with the wrong crowd of gay people, and I became a little bit one of those, and I knew right away it was wrong, but I think I was just desperate to fit in with like this new gay community that I found. So, and back then I was exercising a lot. I was kind of starving myself, so I was very skinny and in shape. But that period of my life is probably my most unhappy, because I turned into the thing that I hated, you know. So it was not good. So you became a Sydney gay. Oh no. Yeah, no, I fell in with the wrong guys, like. And I don't have time to talk about it tonight. That's an entirely different story. But during that time of my life, I kind of flipped around, because I was suddenly in this position where I'm more, I guess, what is the word? More mainstream, desirable in the gay community. So I felt a little bit more powerful. But the friends that I had, they were all really damaged, and they all were those kinds of people that made themselves feel better by putting others down. And I was like, at one point I realized, what the hell am I becoming? I've become this monster that I didn't want to be. You know, I've become the kind of person that used to pick on me in school. And once I realized that, I'm like, okay, I cannot do this anymore. You know, I had to turn it around, and I had to change. That was, yeah. But I think the most unhappy, because I remember back then, God, I could talk about this forever. But basically, I had to keep up my appearance, because I felt like if I didn't, they wouldn't like me anymore, the people that I was friends with at the time. So I was literally starving myself and working out like 7 days a week, just so that I could fit in with them. And they told me all these stupid things, like about things that were untrue, now that I know at this point, but about things that I shouldn't eat and things that I shouldn't do because it's not good for me, it's gonna make me fat, blah blah blah. I was sucked into that horrible mindset. So, and I guess I'm not embarrassed at this point. I understand now why I went to that place, because there was so much hurt in my heart, you know, that I got to the point where I kind of became the villain in the story, you know, where I'm like, I was in so much pain, now I'm going to inflict that pain on other people. So, but I'm happy that I recognized that, got rid of those people, and left that lifestyle behind. So yeah, God, I guess I have a lot more to talk about than I thought. I'm going to keep you guys here forever if I keep talking. let me go open Twitch and see if there's anyone we can raid. As much as I am... I don't have anywhere to go. Well, I kind of want to keep hanging out with you guys, but can you guys hear my voice starting to go? It's starting to crack a little bit. Kitty is on. Yeah, Kitty is on. I kind of want to keep hanging out, but... Wait, let me do this. Let me drink some water. I kind of want to keep talking to you guys, because I have nothing to do either, because my husband is fast asleep, so I have nothing to do right now. And if I stop streaming, I'm just going to play Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, maybe we'll hold off for a little bit. We can talk a little bit more. It is a work night for you all, though, so I don't want to keep you up too late. Also talk forever. I could talk forever about things. I think something that surprises people, and you guys know this because you watch my streams, but if you know me in person and you don't really know me, I'm pretty quiet. Like, I don't talk. Oh, that's right. Not for the Australians. You guys are off tomorrow. But I'm really quiet most of the time. Like, I don't talk much. But if you get to know me, I can just talk. I can't talk much about things like TV or movies because I'm not super into TV and movies, but if you get me into like my life or into food or into gaming, yeah, I can talk a lot. So it's not even for, that's right, for you Japan folks too, it's not that late. That's right. It's 2 AM here and I work at 8. Oh, I'm sorry, Tadpole. It's Friday. I actually don't want to wake up tomorrow for work because I have so much to do tomorrow. I probably said this already, but I have a committee meeting tomorrow and I have to watch a presentation and also conduct a meeting in the morning. So I'm like, maybe I don't want to do that. I don't know what I'm going to eat for dinner either. My husband's sleeping, so I'm probably going to just open a package or a can of something, you know? If he's not going to eat either, then I don't have to worry. That sounds like and it's all in the morning, so it's like starts at 9 and goes all the way to lunchtime, so. And it's Friday. I almost want to tell the people, like, why did you make all these meetings on Friday? Yes, Tapo, go to sleep. Don't let me keep you. Everyone say goodnight to Tadpole. Yeah, you better go to sleep if you have to work at 8 in the morning. Friday in Australia. Friday in Japan as well. Yeah, at the end of this too, I hope you guys are okay. I probably won't raid either because I'm just like... If that's okay. I might just end it when we're done. It's always Friday somewhere. Wouldn't it be crazy if it was always Friday somewhere? Maybe on another planet, Zach. In another universe, perhaps. Wait, even as a raid? No. I feel like I should raid every time, but sometimes when I end stream, I just want to end stream. You know, I don't want to socialize more. So that's just me, though. Oh God. There was something I was gonna say and I just completely forgot. I don't read all the time, don't have the energy for it. Yeah, me too. I don't always. Who's to say there would be even a Friday night on another planet? I mean, who knows? Oh God, this is so bright. Stop. Okay. God. I'll read into an animal channel. Oh yeah, you have the duck channel, right, Zach? The ducks. Where you can feed the ducks. I like that. Thanks, Carter. Carter, shouldn't you be sleeping too? Not that I'm trying to get rid of you guys, but Carter and Jack as well. Double hydrate. Double fisting. I will be. Just ready to get the F out. Nobody cares because you can't chat anyway. Oh, you have tomorrow off. Okay. I must have missed that chat, Jack. I'm sorry. Been in a weird headspace lately. I was drawing. I can't talk while listening to your stream. Well, Carter, you know we all love you, so if you ever need to talk about that, don't be shy. Weird headspaces. I'm very familiar with weird headspaces, so if any of you ever want to talk about your weird headspaces, I am here to listen because I am familiar with weird headspaces. That's for sure. I'm constantly in a weird headspace. I should have asked. I don't know if Jomi's still here, but my CPU usage is still really high on my computer. I don't know what's going on with that, with my OBS. It hasn't caused any performance issues, it looks like. Like, the game was performing fine. I didn't get any drop frames, but it's really high. I usually keep it to myself and try to get to the cause or write it out. No, and that's, you know, we all process things differently. I think I just want to make sure you all know that if you ever want to talk about anything, I'm a good listener, if I may say so myself. You know, I like to listen to your stories and just see where we can find some common ground. Because there usually is some kind of common ground. And sometimes finding that common ground is just what you need, you know, to feel like you're understood. I have noticed that I've done less Twitter venting since I stopped drinking. And when I do, it makes way more sense. That makes sense to me, Zach. Well, I'm glad you're doing better too, Zach. It sounds like after you made some lifestyle changes that you're doing much better now, and I'm really happy to hear that, so that's good. I definitely need to do some lifestyle changes as far as, well, my liquid diet is okay. Like, I only drink water and tea, but I think I have to start cutting back on things like, well, I don't know. I don't feel like I eat that poorly, but I'm kind of getting tired of heartburn. And I know you understand that feeling, Zach. So I'm just like, I don't know. I definitely missed your rants, but I hope you're feeling it for yourself. I hate heartburn. Me too. Like, that's my biggest problem with my stomach is the heartburn. And it comes from weird things sometimes. Like, there's some things I know that give me heartburn, like tomatoes. Tomatoes will always give me heartburn. I still eat it because I love red sauce and I love fresh tomatoes. I love sun-dried tomatoes. I love Italian food, pizza with tomato sauce on it. So, but I'll still eat it. I hate that it means I probably need to drink less soda. I don't drink any soda, so there are days where I really think it would be nice to have the release of a drink and just shut my brain off, but overall I feel better now. That's good. I feel more in touch with myself, which is really not the case. That's good, Zach. I'm happy to hear that. Tomatoes are just good. They are. I love tomatoes. I love hot sauce on tomatoes. Hot sauce is good too. Luckily for me, spicy food seems to still be okay. Like, I can still handle using like Thai chilies and chili flakes, you know, like the, what is it called? The Korean chili flakes. Gochugaru, I think it's called in Korean. I don't know what it's called in English. But it's just like the dry chili flakes that you put on stuff. Gochujang is good too. I put that in things. I'm not a huge fan of sriracha to be honest, but I like spicy stuff. You learn to tolerate tomatoes. I've always liked tomatoes, and I think growing up, my mom did lots of pasta-based stuff because it was easy. So we would do like easy spaghetti. You know, she would just put the hamburger and pasta, red sauce, and like, you know, ragu or whatever, prego, whatever it was back then, and have that. Or she would do like pizzas, frozen pizzas. So it was a lot of tomato stuff I had growing up. One of the people I work with gave out some really nice sandwiches the other day. They were just avocado, tomato, lettuce, cheese, and some mustard. That sounds good. I wasn't going to waste it, and it actually didn't taste bad. That sounds really good, actually. I love hot sauce, but I'm picky about it. Hot sauces, love hot sauce. I don't have a lot of experience with hot sauces. I have more experience with like Asian hot sauces. Like, I don't know much about other different hot sauces because the stuff that I usually have, it's like the chili pepper paste or chili pepper oil, you know, the Korean spicy stuff too, the chili pepper sauces. But like other hot sauces I'm not too familiar with, so I want the heat, but often they come with like too much vinegar or some other flavor that doesn't necessarily work. Love everything on that about the tomato. You have an entire cupboard of hot sauce? Carter, I need to go to your house one day and we'll just eat some food and try all your different hot sauces. That sounds like a good date, huh? Vinegar-based hot sauces are not in the mood. You know, I love vinegar, so... But I love Filipino food, so vinegar is just like, they use vinegar in everything. But yeah, I love vinegar. It's so good. This song, I know, Melodies of Life. I prefer the flavor be cooked into the food. Ah, that's just me and my weirdness with condiments. Oh, there's a Chocobo G remix? Chocobo G. GP remix of the song? That's cool. That sounds lovely. I know, that sounds like a lot of fun, doesn't it? I also love vinegar, but in particular context, not everything. One of my Filipino friends, she's so funny. I don't talk to her much anymore, but she loved vinegar so much that she like ate it with everything. Like, she would literally come to work and she would have a dish and some rice with it. She would put vinegar on her rice and just eat that. And I'm just like, oh my god, you are kind of funny. I do keep a huge bottle of Tabasco in the fridge always. Oh, I like Tabasco. Yeah, Tabasco I do like. I'm not a fan of Tabasco. On the Alexandria course. Oh. It's not hot enough, all I taste is vinegar. We have, I'm looking at my shelf like I can actually see it, but we have the red Tabasco sauce and also that, green one? There's a green one that we have that's like less spicy. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's green. And when you put it out, it's green. But it's less spicy and it's more tangy. I like that one too. There's Tabasco that is sweet and spicy. It's a hit. Ooh. Oh, and sweet chili sauce. You know that Thai sweet chili sauce? That is one of my favorite condiments. It's so good. I can put that on a lot of things. Actually not a hugely spicy stuff fan. Tabasco is hot enough for me. I like spicy food. Is this like the fabled ketchup that isn't sweet? What's that? Wait, what? I'm concerned. You know what's funny? I was just talking to my husband about banana ketchup the other day. I really missed that. We haven't seen it in the stores here lately. One time I made the mistake of ordering some Thai food and I was like, no, I didn't even pick it. So we went to this Thai place and they have this like spicy dish that I've never tried before. It's like their spicy bamboo dish. It has like, it's just like pork and bamboo, I think, but it has some peppers mixed in. That was the spiciest thing I've ever eaten in my life. I almost died eating it. That was too spicy. I don't like food that you can't taste the food because it's so spicy. That's too spicy. I just like having heat, but not like kill me kind of heat. I just get people telling me to try like real artisanal ketchup every time I tell someone I don't like ketchup. Oh. Yeah, we all know how you both feel about ketchup. Well, I imagine if you make your own ketchup, it would be much different because you could control what to put in it, right? I'd actually like to try that. That would be an interesting project. We've made our own mayonnaise before. That was really cool. We're on the same page, yeah. No, I like spicy food, and I like it when it's hot enough where it's like, you know, hot. But if it's to the point where I can't taste the food because it's so spicy, I'm like, no, thank you. That's not it. Mm-mm. Oh, okay, Carter. Thank you. Have a good night, Carter. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Have a good sleep. I'll talk to you soon. Everyone say good night to Carter. I do have the new version of Hot Ones, the bomb. It's good flavor, but wow, is it hot. That's where you only just need like a little drop, right? You had a blast? Well, thank you, Carter. I'm glad you did. I'll talk to you soon. Maybe I'll see you in Final Fantasy. Oh, sorry, I did the thing that Zach doesn't like. I'll see you in Final Fantasy 14, Carter. No, it's been really nice talking to y'all, honestly. Like, I'm really happy I decided to stream tonight. I appreciate all of you. I tend to use my bottle of the bomb with stuff I can mix it into. Yeah. If something is really hot, I just put a tiny bit, just to give a little bit of that spice, you know. But yeah, I think that the one time I had that Thai food, that was really bad. And I think I took a few bites, and then, you know, not thinking, I'm just like, oh, this won't be too bad, and I just ate it, and it's... I regretted that really badly. Because I didn't think it was going to be that spicy. And man, that messed up my stomach too, and it also burned coming out. So, I know that was probably more than you needed to know, but yeah, that was not fun. It's always a happy thing when Travis streams. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, you know, and just being honest with you guys again, I think a lot of times when I stream, I feel like I'm not interesting enough, and I tend to take notice of things like if, and again, I'm not saying anything specifically, but if people don't show up or people aren't chatty for whatever reason, I feel like, oh my god, I must be so boring, or other people must be so much more interesting. And this is just the way my brain thinks. It's just, it's not your fault. But I struggle with that a lot. So when you guys actually come and show up, even though I don't announce it, and we have a good time, we talk and we chat and we hang out, it makes me happy because it kind of reinforces that my brain is wrong. So, and I need that sometimes for reality to say, no, you're wrong, brain. So I do appreciate you all. I probably should get going though. I've been streaming for like over 3 hours now and I'm getting hungry, so I'm probably gonna skip the raid, even though I really have nothing to do now because my husband is asleep. So I might just be online, maybe. I don't know, maybe I'll be in Discord or on Twitter. I was going to play 14, but I think I'm just going to chill out maybe and figure out what to eat for dinner. I don't know. I have to see. But yeah, thank you all for being here. I don't know when I'm going to stream again. I've really not like been able to keep up a schedule, so I don't know when I'm going to be back. I'd like to get back to my 3 times a week, but that's just has not happened lately. But I'm gonna try because that's what I like seeing you guys that often, so I'm not pushing myself for nothing. Like, I want to hang out with you guys more, but it's just like, ugh, there's been so much stuff in the way lately. Okay, good night everyone. Thank you for hanging out. I will see you again very soon. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and if it's Friday for you, happy weekend for you. I hope you have a good weekend. If it's not Friday for you yet, tomorrow is Friday, so we will make it. I'm sure I'll see you all very soon, but you all have a good night. Take care. Bye.